2, 1.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to get this man to 1,000 by the end of the month.
So we can be rich and famous.
That's
Not
right.
rich and famous. We just want to.
Be rich.
No, we don't even want to be rich. We just want to. We want to see our efforts.
I can mow
be
his money off of it.
conceptualized.
That's right. Starting off the new year with a real subtle plug for the channel.
Yes.
That's how I like to do it.
Our New Year's resolution, get to 1,000 subscribers.
That's right. So we can make like 4 pennies.
We want 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month and 50 more subscribers every month.
But think about it. I'm always drinking a Coke during this. You get $2.79. I can have a Coke for one and it'd be free.
No. All the stuff is going to pay for fishing trips.
What?
Right.
No, get a Coke sponsorship instead.
Coke.
I like
Little
that.
brand deal.
Sponsor
Brand
me.
deal.
Also,
Sponsor.
we've never introduced this little dwarf man in the corner over here.
He's not actually that short. His chair is just short.
Introduce yourself, Jonah.
I don't want to. No, just call me short.
This is Jonah Wyatt. He's from Muffinsburg. Never mind.
No, not Murfreesboro. What's wrong with you? Just Middle Tennessee.
Middle
Middle
Tennessee.
Middle Tennessee.
There we go.
Tennessee.
I was
Jonah's,
close.
Geographic.
Jonah's a cool dude, also on the shooting team.
Yes.
Has a very cool car camping rig,
Thank you.
I must say.
It's beautiful. Rode in it today.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that thing going down the road when we were driving. That sucker's like, it like shifts a lot in the
It's because
wind.
it was windy.
It's
yeah.
windy. It helps whenever you're as aerodynamic as a brick.
Yeah, that thing is like.
Yeah. Trying to break moving down.
No, they used to call it a toaster
It looks like a toaster.
because we had some turns that were like NASCAR bank. And it just, I used to have kayak racks on top of it. It honestly looked like a toaster. I'm not gonna knock it.
I don't see that.
Anyways, Jonah's our buddy. He's hopping on the podcast today. Sadly, Emmett is out of town quail hunting.
Didn't invite
Didn't
us.
invite
On which
us.
we did not
Negative
get you.
shout out to you.
Negative shout out to Emmett.
Shame.
But hope you're having fun in Georgia and bring us back some quail. That'd be ideal.
That would
Remember
be
last time when he brought us back some quail and he cooked them on the grill and they were so bad he chucked them all in the woods because he burned them all?
I wasn't there.
Oh, you weren't there? What were you? Oh, you were seeing Jaden.
Was I?
Yes,
I don't know
because
if I got invited.
No, because we were all together. It was me and Gabe, Andrew.
I was not there.
It might have been me, Andrew, and Emmett.
Probably.
Negative shout out to Andrew.
Yes.
And then Emmett wrapped them in bacon and Danos and that old crappy grill at Davis.
Yeah.
Caught them on fire and chucked them all in the woods
Sounds
and got
about right.
mad.
Sounds about
Because
right.
quail you have to cook really rarely. It's disgusting.
Never had quail before.
You're a pretty good cook.
There's no left in
There's none left in Virginia either, but
the year.
I have shot a few.
How else you cook them? You wrap them in bacon many times? Little $1,000 or something to marinate.
Usually what I do is put some seasoned flour, which is like a Virginia, North Carolina thing, which is like, like KFC, chicken's got that spice to it,
Yeah, kind of like a fish fry.
but it's nowhere near as aggressive and it's really good.
Okay.
And you just like cook it both sides and I'll make you some.
Yeah, what a drive.
Do you know where Booneville, North Carolina is? It's where they make the seasoned flour, bro. I've heard
Really?
of it.
I've heard of it. I don't know where it is.
I feel like I've drove by it or through it,
Probably
but
have. Going fishing. Sounds like a fishy town.
but I have no idea where it's at.
No
I'm
idea
too
where it's
lazy
at.
to look.
Comment below if you know where Booneville, North Carolina is.
Yes, more engagement.
Yes.
We also want to know where you're from. We like to see abroad.
Yes.
Spend reviews where you're from. Tennessee, Missouri, Virginia, even Alaska. Who knows? So,
Jesse. Also, yeah,
I'm
positive shout out to the random people around campus that have said they watched the podcast.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Maggie said she watched it. McKenna said she
All
watched
honors
it.
housing.
All of honors housing.
One time.
Also, please comment below because we'd love to know who you are.
Which, I find peculiar that all the honors, well, Aaron's more in the honor space than me and Gabe is, but me and Gabe are like very exclusive to an exclusive group of people.
Yes.
It is
We're-
the opposite of the honors.
And we are not, which is funny. It's funny. Well, we could be friends with the honors kids, but they're high and mighty, and you're not high
They
and
are
mighty.
high and mighty.
We are high and mighty in our own different ways. We like to be humble human beings. So
Humble, sometimes.
More respectable.
Respectable.
Oh, yeah.
Respectable.
like respectfully,
Not that we don't like the honors
love the honors people. But if I was stuck in the snow or stuck in a ditch, I would not call y'all. I would call Jacob, Aaron, Emmett,
We're
Jonah.
also not as good of friends with them as the other folks.
Correct. But I know Emmett. I doubt any of them have an F-350. If they do, please correct me.
I called y'all when I had a flat tire.
Yep.
And it wasn't that I didn't
Sign from God.
that I didn't know not how to change a flat tire. I needed Emmett's light bar to see, because out there with the old iPhone camera light, won't hit no much.
Oh, in the church parking lot?
Yeah, in the church parking lot when I
Yeah.
ran over them bag of nails and
Yeah.
looking at Christmas lights.
Yeah. I've determined if I'm in any sticky situation, I'm just calling Jonah. During the hurricane, it became overwhelmingly abundant, and he is more prepared than any of us.
Yeah.
We were stuck here, and he pulled out the freeze-dried food, all the stuff from his freezer, and just started chefing it up. I thought he was Gordon Ramsay out there in the parking lot.
Yes.
I still need to get that picture from Daniel Bennett. He took one.
Did he?
Did he?
Yeah. No, I'll text him a little later tomorrow and see if he'll actually send it this
That
time.
could be the thumbnail.
Johnny, you need to talk a little bit
A
louder.
little bit louder. All right.
Oh yeah, we got a new microphone, by the way. Positive shout out to my parents. That was my birthday present.
Big positive.
My
shout
dad
out.
said I'm tired of not hearing everybody on the podcast, so got me a microphone.
Shout out to you, Timothy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you try and pronounce names wrong?
Well, no, Timothy's from that like you remember when we were in like what was it? Was it an SNL skit where it was the principal? It was the substitute teacher.
Oh, yes.
that's
Keith
like
Keaton
Jay
and Peele.
Quellen,
Key and Peele,
Keenan
yeah.
Peele, Jay Quellen,
Aaron.
Aaron, O'Shea
Aaron.
Hennessy.
Yeah.
Timothy. I got
Gotcha.
you. I got you.
No, Mulestein is literally what I
Right.
thought your
Yeah.
name
Yeah.
was.
Mulestein is. Yeah.
I thought your name was Mulestein for a solid 3 months, and you never corrected me. So it's no use now.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
I
gonna
used to
stick
think him and Andy were brothers
Couple
for
people.
for a couple weeks.
R.I.P.
So, no, Aaron, I'm just going to stick to Mos Eisley with you.
Most Eisley.
Yeah, Mos Eisley, Mussolini. Mussolini's a good one.
Mulestein.
I'll cut this back a little bit. Maybe pick up some of Jonah.
That's a shame.
That's a shame.
No, I got to learn to talk a little bit better.
Yeah, you
Don't
talk
see
loud.
it.
Darker.
Well, no, you can still understand me. They don't need to
You
hear
know-
me.
I had this is something I found interesting. I'd pick up male voices very well, but like if a female is still like if I'm looking at Jonah and he's like real soft spoken, I pick him up fine. But like say my sister or one who shall not be named is talking and I'm not paying attention to him, I'm like, huh? What? Wait a minute.
I beg to differ. You're like that with everyone. Me and Jacob got into a video game over Christmas break that we were playing together. And I'd say a sentence, and I'd hear nothing for 2 minutes. I'd go, Jacob. And I have to scream at him to get his attention.
That's because I play with the video game where I'm like super loud in the voices because I didn't want to hear all them modes talking.
Right.
You want to talk a little bit more about that? A couple negative shout outs you have?
I'll give them negative shout outs later. This is a negative shout out time. That is cool, Aaron. Where did you get that? You've had that, haven't you?
I have it. It's, I got it from Arrogant's website. I
It's
like
kind
it.
of bad to the bone. It's got even pockets.
Yeah.
Even has pockets.
He even has
Favorite
pockets.
part's the buffalo.
I
Buffalo.
don't know. They care about no buff. That's why they shot them all.
I care about buffalo too. There's one right there. I was circling buffalo on the shoulder. I care about buffalo. I think Jacob's lying to me.
Buffalo are pretty cool.
I've ate a buffalo burger before.
I had.
I've had bison burgers are pretty
It's the
good.
same thing as a
The-
buffalo.
Oh, see, I sound like
Bison.
an idiot.
See,
So
I sound like
idiot.
a Yankee.
We don't have bison.
One
in
time I had
Tennessee.
the American water
Oh, we-
buffalo. Let me tell you what.
They're
Where
in Kodak.
Really?
Kodak, Sevierville area. They got a couple bison.
They've got bison in
They're-
Virginia. There's a bison farm.
There's a bison and elk park 20 minutes from my house and 5 minutes from my shooting range. Called-
Can you hunt the elk there?
Not in the park that's 5 minutes, but in central Missouri. They have 5 tags a year.
Have you ever gotten one?
No.
Have you asked for one?
Yeah. I put in every year. It's $10. I figured I'll get drawn one year, and it's the same price as going to Colorado. And I'll put in for 40 years and get one. You know, $40 for 40, and I think it's like
$40. 40 times 10 is 400.
Yeah, so that's much cheaper than my Colorado elk tag would have ever been.
What if you don't get picked and get angry and just go to Colorado?
That's probably what's going to happen anyways.
So yeah, no, you're going to be
But-
saying that every year.
Do you know how cool it'd be?
You're going to be like 80 and be like, man, I've been meaning to.
Hey, Joe, reach behind you and pluck that thing off the fridge.
That's a wonderful idea.
Do you know how cool it would be to kill an elk in Missouri though, in their native home range?
Nobody cares.
That's not true, actually.
We have elk in Virginia.
I didn't, and I care. I think that's pretty cool.
It is cool. These things are warm. These things are
Those are nice boots.
No. Shout out Thoroughgood, made in America.
Mm-hmm.
Best place for things to be made in America.
until like all of these like tariffs go in place and you can't afford some cheap piece of crap.
Now let me explain my thoughts on this. It's not politics. This is money, economy. If the tariffs go in place and they work how they're planned, it'll be better for us in the long run. It'll be better for us.
Yes, but I don't care about the long run. I might not live to see next year. I care about the here and the now. I'm an in the moment person.
As Jacob has said before, I'm a real asshole to tomorrow
That wasn't Jacob.
Evan, sorry.
YouTube monetization just got that data.
Is asshole a bad word? But sorry.
No, it's been a minute. You should be good.
Yeah, you're good.
What do you mean we're not monetized yet?
Exactly. It was a joke.
All you got to do is just put the
Yeah, just the old duck quack sound.
Mm.
In the last video I did the sound effect, but I couldn't find the one I wanted, so I just did like with my mouth in front of the microphone. It worked pretty good.
So you know what you need to do is
So blur
like
out
whatever
curse
animal
words.
we're talking about that podcast. So have a bison call instead.
You one of those?
If
guys?
you want to do that, yeah. See, don't even search for one. Just go with that. Run with that.
I like that.
So we're gonna start talking about hoot owls and
I heard one of those while I was hunting over break.
I did too.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Well, not a hoot owl. Well, not a screech owl. That's a screech owl, isn't it? I heard a hoot owl going. Boom,
I don't think
boom,
there's one
boom.
called, but it's the same owl that does that.
No, screech owl's a little owl.
But
This tall.
the screech owl doesn't do the screech that I was talking about.
It's got to do a screech, or it wouldn't be called a screech owl.
It probably does a screech, not
Now,
the screech that I did.
Like the
Turkey.
North Carolina tree frog. It's a water frog. It's not a tree frog.
I've heard now before, and it was in a really cool spot when I was working at a summer camp over summer. We were sitting in this.
The only owl you've ever heard.
No, it was really cool because we were all quiet in the moment,
Right.
and someone did an owl call, and it called back, and that was. It
Yeah,
wasn't
right.
like that. It was like a screech. It was really. It wasn't.
It was a
Isn't it that?
screech
Hoo,
owl.
hoo, hoo. So it was like a screech. It was really cool. I wish I got it on video.
Like the snow owl from Ark.
Yes.
That's what I do in the turkey woods game. She comes from town.
No, you've done it before. I've heard you.
Oh,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Gabe was telling me that over break. His biggest gripe with us is that we never take him fishing or hunting.
Yes, my biggest gripe. I don't care that much about fishing. I respect it. I think it's pretty cool. I don't think I'd be too talented at it, but I like hunting. The times I've done it, occasionally before it, I just want to go to experience it. If I don't get something, I think it'd just be a cool experience.
I'll take you instead of Emmett. I'd say you would listen to me. Like when it starts raining, and you're not going to be like, I want to go to Waffle House, and then we drive an hour one way to just go to Waffle House because it's raining. When the turkeys were hammering, and then it starts raining, and it's like, well, I guess it's time to go.
Well, hunting gets me excited. It gets the adrenaline pumping, so I want to be there. It's exciting. I'm like what you said. When we were in that dove field and there was nothing, you were an optimistic hunter. I'm kind of right there with you. I like to think something good is going to happen, so we're going to wait to the last minute.
Yeah, but Emmett is. If my bucket of corn ain't sitting in front of me, it's I don't like
As
it.
soon as the Fortnite game starts lagging, I'm out of here.
See, Gabe, that's not really a good idea. If you get real excited out there, turkey, you'd be.
Oh no, he's gonna be like that anyways. I'm like that.
Yeah, I'm like that too. Yeah.
But I tell you what, if a turkey comes and Gabe says I can't say it, bang, it's dead.
It's
It's dead. I ain't your daddy, so I ain't gonna give you but so much grace.
I
And
don't
I'm
blame
pow. Because I get really excited.
But there was a
when I
story
turn around.
that Emmett told. One of his buddies went out hunting with his girlfriend, saw was it a 12-point buck, 14, biggest buck this kid has ever seen. Let his girlfriend shoot it. And it said, if that was me, I'm yanking the gun out of her hand and laying that thing down.
That's what I'd have done.
More self-control than I.
Yes.
You know,
Don't kick the
It's all right.
that's like when I went to Ohio and Shishu, who shall not be named, killed her first turkey. I didn't take a gun for that specific reason because I knew if I'd have had a gun, that sucker would have been dead 40 yards before it came. Like it was like from me to the window. I was like, shoot, shoot, shoot. If it had been in like within 20 yards, it'd have been dead. It'd have been gone, taking the dirt now.
Could have just taken the gun out of her hands and shot it.
Probably what I should have done. It was bigger than any turkey I
It's
ever
probably
killed.
so.
Now it's going to be now, but I get the satisfaction now that that's one day going to be hanging up in her house. I just think that'll satisfy me.
Jacob, you can do no wrong.
I can do no wrong.
And everything you're doing is justified.
That's right. And Gabe
You
cannot
meant to hit
play
the trash
basketball.
can.
That
Great
definitely,
job.
definitely made it.
So
That's why I
guys,
shoot guns.
what did everybody do over Christmas break? We'll start with the Jonester.
A little bit of hunting, got skunked. Ducks there in Central Tennessee are just non-existent.
I thought you were in
It's
Kentucky.
terrible. No, not for that.
Oh.
No, they're in Central Tennessee.
Just not
There's
where
just
you
there's
were.
no ducks. We
It's like
go
Virginia.
whenever we get any blind. It's mainly just out there cooking and fellowship.
Man, that's what it's about.
That's
really.
all it is. That's
What?
why they call it hunting, not killing.
That's right.
Sound like a wise man right there.
Thank you. That's all you're getting this podcast.
Yep.
Is that all you did, or anything more? Sure.
Nothing more I want to share.
Gotcha.
How about you, Gabriel?
Hung out with some family. Did Christmas. Had my birthday. Good holidays. Had played video games with Jacob almost every night.
Mm-hmm.
It was real fun.
It's kind of cold. It was like a cold Christmas. Like
It was
like,
very
who
cold.
wants to go like goof around when it's cold outside at night?
Right.
Like me.
Had the old Sophie dog, which is can be one mean little thing.
It's evil. It
We
needs to be.
hung out for 2 days while Mom and Todd were out in South Carolina visiting their family. Hung out with some old friends. Kept caught up with them. So yeah,
Shout out to Luke Davis.
Luke Davis. Yeah, big
Did
shout
you
out.
hang out with?
I did not.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I tell you.
All right, Neil Stein, back after our Gabe's little tantrum.
Myself, I went.
Yes, you, not him. Not him.
Right. Myself. Went hunting a couple days. Shot 2 ducks. Okay, yeah. Here's one. Went duck hunting with my girlfriend's brother at this public spot of mine. And last year I got a ticket for not signing my duck stamp on Christmas Eve. That made me a little agitated, which I get it. I mean, the game wardens, they need to, waterfowl is federal, which makes sense. It felt a little rough. And then this year, I went out in the morning. Well, first of all, I'm not gonna say that in a minute. First of all, we went out duck hunting.
Okay,
It was really cold, really windy and rainy, but there were a lot of ducks. I had the wrong choke in, so it hit nothing, absolutely nothing. Buddy shot 2, I think. It was a good morning, but I had to go. And we drove in his truck. So he went and dropped me off. But as we were walking out, we saw old Green Jeans coming up. I'm like, okay, great. But I had my duck stamp this year, and I signed it. I was like, great. Yeah, here it is, sir. And as I handed it to him, and I was saying, like, oh, yeah, I got a ticket for this last year. And he looks at it with no hesitation. He's like, well, I'm going to have to give you a warning this year because you signed it in the wrong spot. That just made me want to kick a fat kid in the Kmart. Let me tell you what. You're doing your job, and I appreciate it. I'd say it's more. It's not your fault. The back of the duck stamp said sign the front of the stamp, but you have to sign the actual sticky stamp part, not like the stub the stamp is on. So I don't really know who I'm griping to here. Just a general gripe, but I appreciate you giving me a warning.
Not ticket 2.
See, no, signing on the stamp doesn't make sense because it's always a nice little picture. Like back home, we have a little glass pane and we'll stick them on there.
Yeah.
But the signature always ruins them.
Yeah. So little unfortunate. Wish I would have killed more ducks. Went to Chicago, saw some family. That was fun. Didn't go to the bad part of Chicago. It was like a very nice suburb. So it's a good time.
Did you eat any pizza like I asked you to?
No, we didn't go like in the city. We actually did eat pizza, but it wasn't just pizza.
What about Portillo's?
What is a
One of those.
tortilla? Is it like a tortilla?
No. They have some of the old school Italian beef sandwiches, and it is quite good.
Oof.
No sweet tea though. No sweet tea.
Communist.
Yeah, it was good. Got to meet some of my little second cousins who I hadn't met before. So.
Speaking of jokes, I'm gonna say one little story that taught me something. We'll get to you in 1 second, Joe. I had a buddy out in Nationals, so we're shooting up in Marengo, Ohio. He was changing chokes for a sporting clay station, very first station. Pulls his trigger, bang, there goes the choke tube into the cornfield. You should have seen the kid's face.
Yeah,
That's
screw it
hilarious.
in.
Nope, didn't screw him. Didn't break the threads either, so.
Really?
Did you find the choke?
Found the choke. But yeah, that's a story. I thought that was a little fun.
That's hilarious.
I have a funny story about Marengo too.
There's a lot of funny stories about.
Yeah, we were in Marengo one time. So we all shoot the SCTV Nationals in Marengo, Ohio, in the hottest part of the summer. It always rains. Anyway,
Yes.
Yeah.
we were there on the Sport and Clay station on the side that faces the big district, like the Dollar General thing.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I see this skunk, right? This skunk goes under this stand. We're about to go to the stand. I'm not going over there. I'm not getting sprayed by no stupid skunk. So we call them. They come over there with a skid steer, pick the stand up, run the skunk out, and all you see is a skunk running across the cornfield and this big old dude in a skid steer chasing the skunk down into the corn. I'm talking, no. I mean, just as fast as that skunk could run. That dude was giving it all she had. Anyways, it's a pretty funny story.
What'd you do for break, Jake?
What did I do over break? Well, What did I say? I took my pop-off fishing. Went bear hunting. There's no bears in Virginia. Negative shout out the mange. Some Scientologist like Aaron should figure out how to fix that. It's terrible. What else did I do? Went pheasant hunting with my buddy Jay Monkey. Merry Christmas to you. I forked on my broke down truck. The brakes were sticking, and well, I learned some things about brakes. That was cool. I made a cool table. A cool shotgun epoxy table. Learned how to do that. Then I just kind of had a relaxing break. You know, had to decompress from life's sorrows and struggles of the previous month.
Of hanging out with us all the time.
Yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't for me. Oh, yes. Oh, I like the joke. Yes.
Well, we were a contributing factor.
Yes.
Well, you weren't the contributing. No, there was only one factor.
Well, we egged it on.
Refer to our podcast number 1. Just what that may be.
Correct.
Or the podcast that we had to, unfortunately,
Delete.
remove
Yeah,
it
you
from
can't see
YouTube.
that because it's got deleted.
I
Anyway.
regret getting you to delete that now. But
I still have it.
Yes, but if you post it back, it's just gonna be. It's more mowage than I'm willing to.
It's a lot of mode.
And we try not to be mows around here.
Yes.
We don't do very good jobs sometimes.
We all have our mow moments, but typically we try to.
It's true.
Who would you give the Mow of the Year award to?
Jacob Van
I
Ness.
was really hoping you worked this. I was gonna say Andy Grill.
I was gonna say
Okay,
Andy
well,
Grill.
are you talking about this calendar year, 2024?
Calendar year of 2024.
Andy Grill.
Say Andy Grill. Love you, buddy, but you left us.
Yay! I didn't. So my runner up now.
Oh yeah, well, 100%
Definitely
runner
runner
up.
up.
Oh, we got to get a trophy for that.
We should get a Mow of the Year.
Maybe do semester then.
Mow of the Year, Troy. That would be funny. It's like when we're gonna have to get when we do the Man of the Year in like 10 years. We're gonna have to get a Man of the Year.
Oh,
Mow
Gabe,
of
that
the Year.
stinks. Gabe, that stinks.
Why did you say
We're
that?
gonna
Hey.
we're gonna give a Mow of the Year award to Gabe every year. And then
I'm not the mow of the year. That's Andy Grill. I have not been a mow this year. Okay,
Well, Illinois.
Spur, Illinois is a little bit of a mow.
Well,
That wasn't this calendar.
That wasn't
year.
this calendar year. That was.
We're talking about
last
2024.
calendar year. No, it wasn't this calendar year.
That was
It the year
2023.
before.
I'm safe.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
That was a lot of
Tuesday.
That was a lot of mowage during Nationals.
Yes.
I'm glad.
I've never wanted to
Nationals.
kill you. No,
Yes.
it was Nationals.
It was all of Nationals, the whole drive down there.
Oh,
What's
that
up,
was.
brother?
What's up, brother? Is that a baton in your pocket?
I tell you what, if I hear a "What's up, brother," or you and Aaron fist fighting in the back of my van when I'm driving to Savannah,
We fist fought a couple times on the way down.
I know. Next
Sparta.
time I'm pulling
Sorry,
down a
Maggie.
9.
Gabe, the app that you had. No. Every driver in the left lane that we would get like slightly behind, he would stand up and just start whipping the car with the whip app.
I was trying to get the car to move up. Like
And
you're
it worked
hurting
sometimes.
Animals. It did.
It was like 80% of the time that it worked. He
So
would
I
We
do
think
got
you
all
should-
the
I think you should
semis to
angle
honk at
yourself
the
a
end.
little.
See, no, but then I can't see y'all.
Oh, that's true.
Camera don't need to see me. I don't need to see the camera. I just need to see y'all beautiful faces.
That's
Oh,
right.
thank
That's
you.
fair.
Especially
Really
you.
cool looking eyebrows, John.
I was thinking the exact same
You
thing.
have like supermodel eyebrows.
I got woman genetics. It's a shame. I could be a little bit taller, but no, I'm dainty.
I prefer fun side.
That's
Fun side.
That's
Oh,
your
thank
fun
you.
side.
Me too.
Negative shout out to Connor and Jackson. Decided to go to the gym instead of being on the podcast with
Yes.
us.
Shame.
Yeah, you can go to the gym anytime, but we only like majority vote on a podcast every once in a while.
Yes. Yes.
Also, I deserve a negative shout out for not letting us do the last one. I'll
Yes.
accept it.
Yes.
You had good reason. Though. Well,
Yeah,
you
kind
had
of.
reason.
Well, yeah, reason.
You had a
Good
reason.
is debatable.
Good.
Hey,
I just
You
had
can
a-
do no wrong, Jacob.
I am justified.
Say, this isn't really a positive shout out, but it's a general good thing. It is a stormy Cromer season. Jacob, put your shit on. I would say my negative shout out this week is my girlfriend Jaden. She does not like the stormy Cromer at all, nor does her
Can I
mom.
try it on? I'll see what it looks
Try this on.
Yeah, look at this. Look, see, I'm a big backwards.
No,
stormer.
the-
like.
Okay, backwards
Am I a big
deserves-
Stormy Cromer guy? I'll cover up the ears.
Kind of fit you.
Stormy Cromer action.
I don't know, but Aaron, like when I'm shooting, because the hat,
Jacob.
the bill sits
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
so
I can't shoot in it, but
Y'all need those big like round glasses.
Yeah.
So we look like we're like
The Wright
motorcyclists.
brothers.
No, and then every time we go shooting, we need to have the person reloading for you. So have two break actions, and we just
We're
keep
like
swapping
little
it
British
over.
man.
Jaden, negative shout out because you don't like it, but I love you.
Why does she not like it?
She thinks I look like a train conductor.
That's not
Choo
a
choo.
Train
Train's coming in the station.
They call me the Iron Horse.
Would you like to double down on that? So who calls you the Iron Horse?
No.
I think we would all like to know.
Aaron, we need to fish another fishing video
We do. We need to
for
fish.
our video for our viewers at home. Like I was showing my
Itch to
buddy.
fish.
I was showing my buddy one of our YouTube videos, and all he said was like, "I see why y'all get all these views because you are just stupid, Jacob." I was up there gnawing on a piece of petrified jerky that Aaron likes to make.
What video was that?
The last one we made when we went to Yellowstone the second time. Remember we had we were standing up there.
I
And
think I brought new jerky.
I promise you did. I can pull it up on my telephone right now.
Speaking of video ideas, I think when we go to Savannah, maybe Sparta in the freezing cold, and
I am voting no for that 150 times.
and Texas. I think it'll be a good vlog content to video
I don't know
that.
if I'm really a vlog type of channel.
I know, but it's like you see how
We're gonna get.
we're not Joe Rogan. He videos his hunts. Some videos, life experiences. We're talking about shooting on here. We're just taking it into the outside world of a podcast room and giving them a glimpse of what shooting looks like with us.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think that would go a little bit?
I don't know. I mean, I would have to be on my best behavior.
Right, which is hard to do.
We have to get everyone on their best behavior.
Right. Which,
That is
which
my
never
that is
happens.
one of my New Year's resolutions. Behave better.
Be a good little boy.
No, not a good little boy. Just behave better than I am now.
It's not too difficult.
Be, be a good little honky.
Good honky, good honky.
All right, I'd say going into positive, negative shout outs. John, starting with you.
Don't start with me. Let me get a feel for it.
All right, I'll start. Positive shout out. What am I positive? Positive shout out to the VDOT crews that cleared all the roads in my home.
Good stuff.
I'm probably gonna have like a revolving negative shout out. Just negative shout out to the one who shall not be named.
Yeah. And Hurricane Helene.
Yes,
Yes.
Hurricane Helene. You know, like
Never name it.
I was talking to today about to Gabe Jackson and Connor about how one of these days I will be happy. Hold on a second. I need to move this. When people quit talking about the hurricane, so I have to quit answering questions about it because it just brings back foul memories.
I
every
agree.
time. Like it's just terrible. All I remember is Gabe sitting in here, like I can visualize it like it happened, going.
And
Very angry
You can
Gabe.
see the steam coming off. He was about to blow like a pressure cooker lid.
I
For
was.
like 4 days straight.
Very stressful couple days.
Yeah, it wasn't all bad. I mean, it had its moments.
Like the night we came in here and I was playing the guitar and we were all
Yeah.
screwing around.
Yeah,
That
no,
was
I
a
mean,
good
it
memory.
was like camera
Back to you.
camera time's out at 30 minutes. But what I was saying about Helene, I mean, like the memories looking back, it was like the camaraderie and like being together. I mean, that's more of a team than I felt like we've ever been.
Yeah, no, it really brought us together.
I feel like actually, I can't share all those stories with all these other people, but like it brought us together as a team. But what people are asking about is like the destruction and like everything we saw. That's what I like the drive back. I mean the drive to my house. I would never like to remember that ever again.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the cool things were us, figuring out how to get out of here. I thought it's been a cool photo if we would have got one. It wouldn't have happened because we weren't thinking about that. But eight of our cars lined up going on the interstate, just us. That'd be a pretty dope photo.
That was or when we were like talking to that guy about riding at dawn that brought all the water.
Yes, the calf worker. Positive shout out to you.
I saw he was here like the first.
I saw
First
him,
couple
yeah.
weeks back, yeah.
It's cool, dude.
But Michael dude hasn't come back either. I guess we've been back for 2 days, but
No, he came back at like the end of the semester, and I said, "Are you bringing bad weather again? Last time you were here was not good."
No, all in all, though, that hurricane really helped a lot of us see how we were underprepared.
Yes.
oh,
We've been
100%. Yeah,
yeah.
that was all my Christmas was, which is being more prepared.
Well, it's
Oh, yeah.
interesting. Like, I'm very prepared when I'm at home because I have canned food, all this.
Yeah.
But like when you're at college, it's such a pain in the butt to prepare for anything because I don't live here. I don't have any space. I'm poor.
Can't really bring a generator in the dorm room. So.
No.
Yeah, so ice
That would've
storm
been
that's
nice.
coming this weekend. Please do not knock the power out because it's gonna get cold.
Preemptive negative shout out if the power goes out. 2, is it snowstorm?
I think it's
Claire?
It's Cora.
Cora.
Cora. I knew a girl named Cora once. Is it? Are you done with the shout outs?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd say negative shout out to all the winter weather. I had to leave my house on Saturday, and we had to check into school on Tuesday because they're still snowed in. My high school had today off. They were supposed to start on Monday. They had Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday called off because of the snow and ice. They had like a 1/4 inch of ice and then like 7 or 8 inches of snow on top.
So the ice won't melt because all the snow's not melting.
Right. And I would have gotten to go to my buddy's farm and muzzleloader hunt and kill a big deer. But no, I had to drive back in the freezing cold weather.
How does the Ranger have a good heater on?
Very good heater, actually. I'd turn it off. But not good traction in ice
That's tires.
at all.
Yeah.
No, that's the 100-pound truck and no weight in the bed.
Well, they make sand or rocks.
Yeah, there still doesn't do too good.
Or you just pack it full of more stuff.
He does.
Well, I got a lot of
More
junk in
stuff.
there. So. That's
Lots of junk in the trunk. Ha,
That's
ha, ha.
that was a good one.
I know.
Original. Positive shout out. Just being back with the guys. Good to be back. Oh, they all. Jacob paid for my dinner last night, and Emmett drove me to the Rocky's Hot Chicken Shack last night. My birthday. It was a good time. That was a fun dinner. Yeah. Good.
Positive shout out. That's what I was going to say, but it was great to be back. Even though I came a day early to avoid potential snow, which never happened, which it's all right. Had a good time with Emmett. Saw him come back. I hung out with him a little bit. Saw Aaron early. That was good. Jonah, you were here since what, Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you come so
Long
early?
time.
The student government stuff. They had us here for training and all that.
What do you
Gotcha.
government? What do you governize?
We're supposed to represent the student body, but the current administration is more involved with events.
It's my negative shout out.
So
No,
why
it's-
don't you
it's-
like represent the student body and give us like since our gym's crapped on free memberships to the Y or like
See, we've been
heat
discussing
that works or like food
Yeah.
that's not.
Well, when's
Actually,
the
food has been good the last 2 days.
when's the gym supposed to be?
We don't get that much information from
Ah.
our higher ups regarding that. They're mainly waiting on insurance right now. We were discussing the memberships to the Y, but we already have a discount to that.
We do.
Yeah, there's a student discount there at the Y.
Is it?
They're supposed to be at least. It's what they negotiated.
Because I know the track team gets in for free.
Yeah. I think that team pays for the memberships. If you guys want to buy any raffle tickets to support the
Yes.
Clay Tiger team, we can buy ourselves gym memberships. We can go sit in the hot tubs with all the old Y women. I meant to work out. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the student government, I mean, we've done a little bit more, at least from what I've noticed. I mean, fall semester, this past fall semester, we helped paint the second, third floor of Belt.
But I don't
Because
ever
that was-
like hear from
That was
them.
yellow.
Like, why do I never get any student government? I want like a student government
newsletter.
bulletin
Newsletter?
or a
Yeah,
newsletter.
that'd be a good idea.
I could advocate for that.
As to what y'all talk about, and I want to be able to.
We did that in high
Who
school.
do I tell besides you? I want to be able to submit a little Google document.
You yap to me, I'll yap to them. That's the best way to put it.
Who else is on student government?
Well, I mean, each dorm has 2 people that are supposed to be there that you're supposed to vote for. But the executive team, we have Kat Wammel as president. We got Saray Goodman as VP. We got Stephen Colbany or something like that as our secretary. I'm treasurer, and then we got Dylan Garcia as our media person that does all the posting for it. But I mean, we don't post enough because we don't do enough.
Yeah, like
is Charlie the other representative?
No, Charlie, he is a representative of this dorm.
where did Charlie go? The girl Charlie, did she quit?
No, she is doing grad studies or graduated from her grad studies. She's doing something.
Because now nobody's in the student life.
Yeah, we don't have someone that is officially over us. Andy is filling in right now. I mean, they've had a couple people come for interviews, but haven't found one that we like yet, or at least all like yet.
We should join, Jake.
You don't want me to.
We would love you.
See, I make my opinions very well known.
I'm aware.
That wouldn't be good with a bunch of people I'm not friends with for me to voice that they have stupid ideas and this is what needs to be done.
Y'all suck.
Jacob, I'm telling you right now, we need more of that. Please.
Don't need no soft liberal crap.
I'm
We need hard
graduating.
stuff.
Okay. If you want another position other than just team co-coach or second coach, there's that spot there in student life.
There's a graduate spot?
No. What Charlie was.
Oh.
Dude, could you imagine me?
That'd be a great job.
That
In
would
charge
be
of all the events.
I'd actually probably be pretty good at that.
Mhm.
Bingo night. Sponsored by
Jacob
Hall.
Van Ness.
I like
Sponsored by Hall.
bingo. I'm a big bingo guy. Big bingo guy.
Weekly bingo, no other events. Show up.
I would
with-
also. I feel like we are underrepresented. I'm sorry I took over this negative shout
No, you're
out.
good.
We're underrepresented as the clay target team.
I agree.
Like they
When I-
always talk about all these teams doing all this, and we got second place at nationals, and we didn't even get mentioned in anything
Nothing.
Well, we got a news article.
that Coach
that,
wrote.
that someone of us had to write.
Yeah.
I just like even when.
Or like they take pictures of the basketball team, or they could literally come to the Biltmore one day and take pictures of us. That's like the least they could do.
This is not a negative shout out, but more of a gripe. But even when like Paul Maurer spoke about the teams one time during the convocation, we weren't mentioned about our accomplishments.
But everybody else was.
Yes,
Mhm.
I just feel like we're a little underrepresented. You know,
Somebody
maybe
was-
that's
Yeah.
maybe not on
How
his
did we
fault.
rank
but-
in the team GPA last semester? You know.
I don't know what
wanna
our
say like
team
third or
GPA
fourth.
is. We
I thought
should
we're
be
pretty
pretty
good.
high up there.
Negative shout out Jackson Switzer. I didn't see you on coach's shout outs.
Because like over 75% of the team is Dean's List.
Yeah. Emmett made
Or
the
better,
team.
yeah.
No, he made the academic on.
I don't know. So my guy Gabe here and a baby Gabe.
Balls, you hurt me.
But like, I don't know. I feel like since we're involved with guns, we're just very underappreciated.
Some people are just scared of guns and whatnot, and rightfully so. I think people need to rightfully do the right research. Just because cars kill someone doesn't mean we need to ban cars. It's people that do evil.
Just like if anybody walked up to me that I didn't know, and they're like, "Hey, I know you're on the team. Will you take me shoot?" I would be like, "Yes, we're
Yeah.
going right now."
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Like,
No, I think
I just feel
anybody
like
on
they
the team
all
would
look
do that.
down on us like we're stupid rednecks.
Well,
They're not wrong.
They're
We're
not-
not
we're
stupid.
the
We're
nice
not.
ones.
We're not stupid though.
Just because someone's country doesn't mean they're smart or a redneck. I've met some really smart rednecks out there.
Me and Coach were actually talking about this today before y'all got there. It's like, Honky, you're a right smart fella. I didn't think you'd be smart. Something along those lines.
oh yeah. I mean, a lot of people think that about us.
But
Because
justly
they don't
so,
know
because
us.
we have a
Right.
quote unquote redneck sport. When there are Olympians that win gold medals in
Kim
ski,
Reed,
stuff like that, bunker
Derek
trap.
Line.
It's true. I
They
think
win
it's,
that
it's,
more
it's all
often.
about perception. You know.
It is. There are trashy football players, but there are also good football players.
I think we're
So-
I think we're definitely more redneck, but it's neither dumb nor
It's just a different hobby. Like a baseball player may have a hobby that's not baseball. We have hobbies that maybe deal with guns, but it's not clay target.
Now-
Stuff like that.
And I can see like prejudice or like stereotypes because like I always thought most baseball players were buttholes.
I think they are, except for Dean and Jordan.
But
And
Dean
Hunter.
and Jordan and Dalton and Logan and Henny and all them are cool dudes.
Fuentes.
And Fuentes, like they're cool dudes, and I never would have thought they were cool looking at them.
Everyone, I think, has like an underlying prejudice, whether you think it or not. Like we used to think that all the baseball players were idiots. My roommate's one.
Turns out
Love
most
him
of
to
them.
death. Me and Jonah and Jordan were roommates freshman year,
Mhm.
and I thought, oh Lord. I looked at Jordan's profile picture and I thought, bleached hair. I was like, oh, we're cooked.
Mhm.
But actually, he's a really cool dude, really down to earth,
Oh,
country
yeah.
type of guy.
No complaints.
No complaints with him. It's all about, and he thought we were a bunch of country hicks that were going to be crazy the whole time, is what he told me. But so, perception speaks louder than reality. They give people a chance.
It's reality speaks louder than perception, right?
No, perception speaks louder than reality. That's always what Todd tells me.
It does. You think about it.
Well,
perception.
yes, but once you get, I was saying like once you get to know somebody, reality trumps.
I know, but I'm
perception.
talking about, yeah, but like when you first see one, let's say, You met Tom Brady. You didn't know he was a NFL star, and he seemed like
Some mediocre white dude.
yes, just a mediocre run-of-the-mill guy. You're gonna think he's a mediocre run-of-the-mill guy. That's your perception. Once you actually look into him and see who he is, you see he's one of the greatest of all time in football. So perception speaks louder than reality. But I think look deeper through someone's. Don't read a book by its cover. Give everyone a chance. I mean, I know when I first met Jacob, I could not understand a word he said. I'm like, this country hick, please tell him to shut up. But now that I'm friends with him, I can understand him.
I think it's Jonah's turn for negative, positive show.
All right, positive shout out.
Oh.
These fine gentlemen right here that invited me on the podcast. Gonna be a regular now. Fantastic time.
Happy to have you, bro.
Oh yeah.
Negative shout out TWRA with their duck line draw system. Fix it. Go back to the in person. I like going to the boat ramp and sitting there for 8 hours instead of doing this virtual draw where people from out of state always take priority.
Do you guys do like the poor man's line in the morning?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Yeah, explain your duck line system.
See, no, used to we would always go out to a duck line. It would be just like locals that would show up, and then you had a chance because it was guaranteed to be random. But now it's all online. They got like priority points and stuff you can buy.
For a blind in the morning?
No, just for duck hunting in general. So like sandhill crane tags, stuff like that. You can buy priority points to boost your chances.
That's trash.
That's trashy.
Yes.
Buy priority points?
Yes.
Ew.
They give everyone a free one if you didn't get a blind, but then you could still go in and buy more. Plus, it's always like the top 10 have been from out of state. Every year that they've done it, and they've done it for like the past 4 or 5 years now. The online is just trash. So huge negative shout out to them.
I think
Probably all the sick wears.
that's very
Andy
like
Grill.
nostalgic though. You get up at the butt crack of dawn and go
Yeah.
sit in the poor man's
Yeah,
line.
that's what me and my buddy did. When I got there at like 5, the drawing was at 5:15, and you get your name drawn out of a box.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get drawn, you hunt. If you don't, we go to Waffle House and go back to bed by 6. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, also I shot my first goose over the break. I forgot to tell you.
I thought only Jared shot these.
No, I shot one goose.
Oh, you shot one goose?
Mhm.
Congratulations. They're big suckers, aren't
They're mean too.
they? Yeah.
Kissing. In high school, we had all these geese that would run around and hiss at you. Don't like them.
Ugh, I hate a goose. I ran into a goose over the summertime and like had to like beat him with a weed eater because he was like, I was weed eating. Apparently, it's had a nest there. I was weed eating. That joker come out, and I just like, get back! Dang, them things are scary.
Yeah.
I want to get pecked by one of them jokers.
No.
They don't have fear.
Now
The
it's
only thing in their mind is just aggression.
aggression
The 3
and
F's.
crapping on
Food, fight, and
Hey, what's y'all's song of the week? I feel like I took over this podcast. Huh?
No, you're
My
good.
phone's right here.
I wasn't doing nothing. Mine's been Feeling Pretty Good by Oliver Anthony Music.
Virginia Man. Mine has been Rose by Old 60.
That's a good one.
If you haven't heard that song, go listen to it. It's very interesting.
This is very old, but Todd introduced me to it. It's called The Wait by the band. Really great song. Also, Goodbye Carolina by the Marcus King Band. Recently I found that one. It's really good.
Also, second song is The Race Is On by Charlie Crockett. It's originally a George Jones song. Charlie Crockett is a very good version of it.
Honky, you introduced me to Zach Top. And like on repeat for the past month, I've had Dirt Turns to Gold. It is just immaculate.
It is immaculate.
Actually, my second song of the week would be Showboat Gambler
Mm.
by Zach Top. That just makes me feel ready to go gamble my life away.
Zach Top, if you want to come on the podcast and
Please.
talk about music or life or
Anything.
cowboy, yeah, anything.
I don't really care. I just want you to talk about your mustache.
We'd
how
love
you
to
grew it
have
out.
you. Yes.
We'll take you to shoot too.
Yeah, we'll take you to shoot. We'll take you to Rocky's Hot Chicken Shack, and you can pay for yourself. We'll drive you there.
No, I will pay for it because I want him to sign my receipt. I bought Zach Top dinner.
That's right.
I actually have my positive shout out. Y'all reminded me of something. There was a Tennessee baseball pitcher. He won a national championship there. It was a great pitcher. Kirby Cannell. I saw him at a restaurant in East Tennessee. Didn't go up and talk to him because he was eating. He walked by me, and me and Todd started talking to him. Really down-to-earth guy. Nice guy. Got a picture with him. Great dude.
Is that the one you posted?
It is, yes. Yeah.
Dude, I walk like a duck. Look at them boots. And things.
I do too.
They are 7 years old, but That's duckage water.
Why don't you wear the other pair of boots right now?
Because those are so worn out. They're the most comfortable pair of boots I ever put on my feet.
I love the comfortable boots, but it feels like I get to a certain point where I take my foot out, the sole comes with it.
Yes.
You know?
But like when those fall apart, those boots will be good. And those are also my those are like, even when I polish those arguably look better. They look better. So those are like my going out boots.
I got you.
But now these are my everyday boots because those aren't very warm.
Mm,
Those do not hold warmth at all. They just radiate
Yes,
cold.
Yes.
Anybody have any hot takes of the week?
Who do you think's going to win the college football playoff?
Ohio
If I
State.
watch college football, I'd tell you. Who's going to win the NFL Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah,
My-
we're all going to fill out brackets and say them on the next podcast.
My cold take, which is like the opposite of a hot take, obviously, is that Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a shot at the Super
They
Bowl.
have a shot. I think
Like
the
if
Lions
they, if they
have
get
a-
hot. Oh, the Lions are, favorite. The Ravens are the favorite. I don't think the Vikings
Are the Ravens a favorite?
one of the favorites. Yes.
No.
No, actually, no. Actually, I was reading that. You're right, because I was reading it on the way Lamar's been playing. He's been very. Did you see where Kansas City lost the other day?
They lost on purpose. They played all their backups.
Yes.
The entire
Which is a little bit trashy. Also, negative shot to Jerry Jones. You sat your backup quarterback who's been playing in the squad of Dak Prescott, winning more games than Dak Prescott, and then you sat him in the last game so you don't have to pay him $500,000 in snap incentives because he was taking half the snaps of the season, and then have the audacity to go out in public and say you did not know about that and you had no decision in sitting him, which made no sense. It's trashy. Jerry Jones is the reason why Dallas, the America's team, is failing. I'm not a Dallas fan, but also
Dallas
Joe,
hasn't been America's team for a long time.
also Joe Burrow's having an MVP season. His defense
Just
is
has no defense.
no defense. That's why he's not in the conversation. Great quarterback. Probably has a great future ahead of him.
I wonder, is Lamar still in the MVP talks? He was
He
for a
is.
while.
It's the top two right now are Lamar and Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen takes the cake, but I like
It'll be
Josh
whoever
Allen.
wins the Super Bowl.
No, MVP is before the
I think
Super Bowl.
it's
Isn't
Oh,
it?
it is. You're right.
Bills have a shot.
Bills have a big shot. Jonah, who's your take?
The NFC is stacked, though. The AFC is kind of a cakewalk. The NFC is like going to be pretty tight.
Lamar, you need to save us from Patrick Mahomes. I don't want to see this man. I know Patrick Mahomes one time.
Glaze.
Patrick
glaze
Mahomes
in.
saved us from Tom Brady one time. He's now become the villain that needs to be stopped.
Do you hate people for being good?
No,
No,
it's,
I don't
it's just
hate-
I don't hate him for being
I
good.
don't like Patrick Mahomes.
I don't like his attitude. It's very similar to LeBron James. He's
Yeah.
a crybaby, in my opinion.
I don't dislike Patrick Mahomes. I dislike Travis Kelce. I used to love Travis Kelce. I dislike him.
He started dating Taylor Swift and it drag you down. That's another lesson. Women can drag you down and lift you up. From the right one, like Nancy Reagan. She lifted Ronald Reagan up.
Okay.
Yeah, gone, gay.
I'm saying, take a choice from the right women. It can change your life for better or for worse.
Or like you got Jason Kelce, who met his wife at a bar.
Wonderful
and she's
wife.
like his rock.
Yes.
I'd like to meet Jason Kelce.
I'd like to meet Jason Kelce's wife because she's like really cool.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, Jason and Travis are going to do a little podcast swap.
We just trash Travis
We
Kelce.
could do one of those.
Maybe Jason Kelce.
Now Jason Kelce's the good. He's so
I'd have
good.
Travis.
Dude.
I would too. I feel like you'd like him if you met him. You just
Yeah. Again, perceptions speak
Louder
louder.
than reality. I'm not a big fan of super cocky players in anything.
Yeah.
That just boast 24/7 and their biggest self-glazer I ever known. Like Michael Jordan, me and Todd had this conversation, never called himself the GOAT. LeBron James calls himself the GOAT.
No.
He does. Michael Jordan never called himself the greatest of all time, at least when he was a player.
He
Never did.
Well, he didn't. I don't think he used those words, but he talked about how good he was.
Yes, you can talk about how good you are, but I don't think if you're trying to make a case that you're the greatest of all time, you should let
I feel
how
like
you play talk.
I don't think LeBron is the greatest of all time.
I think it's Michael Jordan.
It is Michael.
Dude, LeBron's been
So
good
Michael
for so
Jordan
long.
never
So my-
lost a
Um,
the big game in basketball.
NBA.
Never lost
It's-
whatever that is, the championship game.
I think, and LeBron James took 8 more seasons to break Michael Jordan's. I think it's his double record. I want to say it's a scoring record. I'm not 100% accurate. Took him 8 more games. That's not GOAT activities.
You mean
It's
8 more
not
games?
No,
or
I,
eight
I,
Eight
I,
more seasons. Sorry,
I
8
think
more
it's
seasons.
impressive how long he's been playing and how long he has been so good for.
But with the advancement in health and recovery things
Yeah.
have gone, it's so much easier to do
It's-
that.
No, it's
not really though,
It's
because
easier,
then you're
yes, it
still
is.
competing against younger guys.
You are still competing against younger guys. Like
but it's
I mean,
easier to recover. There's more stuff you can take.
and
Medicine's
Michael
got-
Jordan was not sitting games for us. LeBron James is. That's another gripe in the
I
NFL.
also-
I don't like players sitting when you have fans coming in there, unless you're injured, coming in
Paying
there
money.
paying to see, let's say Josh Allen or let's say Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes. You should go play. That's your job. You can't just call it a work because you're tired that day.
That's not even their decision though.
Yes, it definitely can be.
Or
And
you're talking
even
about
with
if,
head
you're talking about
coaches.
if they're tired. I was thinking about the Chiefs resting everybody because they're already in the playoffs.
I don't like that though. That's still,
And
it's still your job.
if you're in the, they're still doing their job. It's,
No, they're not
They're
because
in
they're
the
not playing their game.
They're
like
in the playoffs.
he's saying because fans paid to go to that game, not to watch the backups.
Yes.
But that's what they're paying to watch the Chiefs play.
No, they're paying to watch
Their
the star of the
favorite
Chiefs.
players.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like Saquon Barkley
But imagine
sitting
if they
for
got hurt
him trying to break
when
the
they're
rushing
already
record.
in the playoffs.
All right, how many games are in an NFL season? 16. It's 16. You play 15, lock in your playoff spot, and sit one. You could have got hurt in all those 15 games. Play that 16.
Right, and you still could have hurt in the 16 too.
Same thing with bowl games. I think you play them, your team made them, don't opt out. I don't like what Cam Moore did. He played half of a.
Yeah, that's true.
He played half of a game to break a record and then sat down the other half. I don't like that.
That's trash.
It's like us saying we got qualified for our national spot. I'm just not going to
And
try
me just
anymore.
giving up.
And
Yeah.
you give up. Hurts the rest of the team. I don't like it.
That's how you get like beat with a sock full of quarters.
It would not go well with us.
No, there would be some hazing.
No, we can't say hazing. We wouldn't haze. We don't haze around here.
We wouldn't haze, but you would be beat with a sock full of quarters in the dark.
That is hazing.
I know what you call that, but
Okay, whatever you call
that was a
it.
joke for legal purposes. That was a joke.
Yes. It's a fire podcast.
We have a we have a chance for nationals. We have a good chance.
We do.
We just dial it in.
Yes, dial it in.
Double ski. We need to fix double ski.
We need to fix it. We need to work on double strap. We haven't started that.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to talk to Ken. Well, you've also got to pick a day where double strap is good to shoot because the way BD talks, the guy who taught me how to shoot double strap, practicing double strap in the wind is not how you learn how to shoot double strap
Right.
well.
I can do a good double strap.
Because like,
Jonah's a big double strap guy.
Big double
Big
strap.
trap guy.
Big
Yeah.
trap.
I want to drag Jonah. If I have a vote, Jonah's going to nationals. Trap.
Yeah,
We need
I would agree.
the trap rock.
We do. We do.
Like we've got all good. We just got to shoot.
I think we just screwed the pooch last year. I think partially on the mentality and how we prepared a little
Well,
bit.
we
Screwed our
could have
pooch.
gotten second.
We could have.
We wouldn't have gotten first.
Yeah.
Jury frickin'.
Yeah.
Yeah, they mopped the floor.
They shot well. They shot really
We could have
well.
placed. Yeah.
But never go in doubting yourself to something going with a winning mentality. I think is how we need to look at everything this year.
You ain't and over till the fat lady sings.
Amen. Ha ha.
Yeah, because we'd have been we were fine if we would have just
We
held it
wouldn't have given
together.
up.
Because I think what happened was we shot our scores. We got down. We may have done some math wrong. Look what other people shot. I think we can't do this. Someone else had a down day. We could have done it. It's just part of the equation.
Also, like we were all exhausted from the drive.
Well,
I
yeah,
think that
that's-
contributed.
But also, I think
We also
that-
shot at 8 o'clock and 2 o'clock every
I about
day.
killed Jacob one morning. Golly, I shot bad in skeet one day, and he said something like, "You're gonna shoot like or something." Me and Jacob were our wits in during that week. But
That's after I almost broke my ankle chasing Gabe down the stairs.
yes, we were doing a little shenanigans that maybe shouldn't have been done.
And then I shot on a severely sprained black and blue ankle for a week.
Yep.
Like it was so swelled up, I was like having to jump into my shoe. It was awful. So I would go stand and I'd be like, pull, bang. This was bad. Especially when we had to walk sporting that day.
Ugh.
It was like,
It was raining too.
when it was raining and it was.
You shot good that day, though.
I shot good pretty much the whole week.
Yeah, you shot good the whole week.
Except
See-
the skeet. I shot bad in both
Except-
skeets.
You know what made no sense to me in sporting clays? I shot as mid. I think I shot like 78 or something. But super sporting, I shot in 87, 86, which I'm not typically doing in sporting clays. Made no sense.
It was
That super sport was pretty light.
It was pretty light.
like I shot a
You shot like
94.
94.
Yeah.
I shot like a 94 and I was dissatisfied with it.
Yeah.
Like usually if I shoot a 94, I was just like.
Well, there was one station where all three of the birds were just straight out like trap.
There's like 3 of those stations. It's like it's like they.
But I don't want to complain too much because
Right.
if they make it like so hard, I'm gonna cry.
we will not shoot hard targets good. So if you target setter, if you're watching this, please do not send them really hard.
Set them just. I thought the difficulty level was fine because it gives everybody the same equal opportunity. Like, say you've got a
Savannah
school.
did not.
That really wasn't that hard of a course. It was just set up specifically for people from the South. Like, specifically.
Yeah.
There
I'm
was
from the
no,
South, and I took
No.
that too. But
It's way different than Tennessee. It was set up for people that shoot Rick Hemingway, shoot all those It was set up for, like, Connor and Jackson.
yeah,
In those
sporting
times,
clay shooters.
those really high. No, I'm a sporting clay shooter, and that is not a type of course I shoot because everything where I'm from is tight.
right.
But like when you throw something like 100,000 foot up in the air and the wind's blowing, I just.
No, I remember that one that you were talking about where it was just way up into the right of hair. You had to lead like a bus on it. That was a pain.
Even
I
in
just-
Sparta, Illinois, there were some far shots we had to take.
Well, I think that's fine. There'd be 1 or 2 separator stations, but like, I think if you're trying to pick the team that wins is the best overall team, you need to set it to where everybody has an equal. Well, like each is weighted. Like so, like say you set something that's super ridiculously hard on sporting clays. Then you have the sporting clay shooters shoot really good. Well, that automatically keeps everybody that's good at trapping skeet down. And all the sporting clays dudes have to do is just like shoot. Man.
Yeah.
Because with trap and ski, it's the same targets every time, same opportunity for every person. The score you shoot, the score you shoot, and that's just.
And sporting is
Not
the
a big
same
deal.
way, but if you set something specifically for like a Joe Finese,
Yeah.
you're just. Like, remember when we watched that daggone the shoot off?
Yeah.
Like, if you set the shoot
If
off.
we were
like
in that, we were cooked.
Yes!
Of
I
course,
just have no
hopefully we're not
desire
shooting
to
off against Texas A&M or Lindenwood.
That'd be cool.
Well,
It'd be
I mean,
cool.
we would have shot the same thing though.
Right. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, so we had been in the shoot off. That'd been cool.
Right.
I just thought it was crazy. They were tied.
All right, folks. That was the second time the camera timed out, and we have a all-hall residence meeting to attend to. So, Jonah.
So we're down there for 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
If that.
Jonah, since you're the new guest, give some parting words of wisdom for the podcast.
What was it that I said earlier?
I have no clue.
You're justified.
Yeah, you are justified, and you can do no wrong. Most of you, at least.
Mostly.
There we go.
See y'all.
That's all. See y'all, folks.
See ya.